HKDSE Biology, Food and Human. In this section, you will continue to recognize the functions and sources of different food substances. We'll start with minerals. Minerals are inorganic nutrients that are essential for our body to function properly. Although required in small amounts compared to those macronutrients like protein, carbohydrates, and lipid, they play a key role in many metabolic reactions, building body tissues and maintaining overall health. Let's explore calcium and iron. Calcium is a core component of bones and teeth. It is essential for muscle contraction, and it is also essential in blood clotting. Deficiency of calcium, that is a lack of calcium, can cause rickets in children, which leads to soft and deformed bones. Whereas in adults, there will be osteoporosis, with increasing bone fragility and fracture risk. For the sources of calcium, it can be obtained from dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. It can also be found in leafy green vegetables such as spinach and kale. It is also found in calcium-rich foods such as cereal. It is also found in canned sardines because the bones will be eaten. You might be interested to know that 99% of your body calcium is stored in your bones and teeth. The remaining 1% is critical for muscle contraction and nerve functions. The next mineral we'll discuss is iron, the function of which is that it is a key component of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a molecule in red blood cells. This molecule carries oxygen to body tissues. In this sense, it is not difficult to understand that iron deficiency leads to anemia, causing fatigue, pale skin, and weakness due to reduced oxygen delivery. Iron are found to be rich in red meat, liver, and beans. For vegetable, there will be spinach and cabbage. Dry foods like raisin are also rich in iron. In the extended learning here, sodium plays a crucial role in water balance and enabling muscle contractions. However, excessive sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, basically because of the low water potential it causes in the blood. You might be interested in the fact that sea salt contains trace minerals that gives it a unique flavor. That's why it tastes different from regular table salt. Now we'll move on to vitamins. Vitamins are organic compounds essential for maintaining health. Vitamins are classified into fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are stored in body fats, for example, vitamin A and D. Water-soluble vitamins cannot be stored and must be consumed daily, for example, vitamin C. It is lost easily in urine. Vitamin C is also easily destroyed when exposed to high temperature and oxygen. Vitamin A forms a pigment in the retina. It is vital for vision, especially in dim light. The function of vitamin A also goes to maintaining healthy skin, cornea, and lining of the alimentary canal. Deficiency in vitamin A will lead to poor vision in dim light, that is night blindness. Rich sources of iron include fish liver oil, egg and milk, orange and yellow fruits, vegetables like carrots, pumpkins, and mangoes. That is because they contain beta-carotene, where the body can convert them to vitamin A. Vitamin D. Vitamin D helps absorb calcium and phosphate. The location where it helps calcium and phosphate absorption is the small intestine. where most food is absorbed. Sources of vitamin D would be sunlight, where the body will make vitamin D when the skin is exposed to it. Other sources of vitamin D would be fatty fish, egg yolk, and fortified milk. You might be interested to know that spending 10 to 15 minutes under the sun would be enough to produce vitamin D for the whole day. The function of vitamin D is to promote the growth and repair of connective tissues. It also helps absorb iron from plant-based food. It also boosts the immune system to fight infections. As such, a lack of vitamin D will cause scurvy, which is characterized by bleeding gums and loose teeth. There will also be poor wound healing and skin spots. Vitamin C's are rich in fresh fruits like orange, kiwis, and strawberries. Vegetables like bell pepper and broccoli are also rich in vitamin C. In the test for vitamin C, we use DCPIP solution. First, we should add DCPIP to the food extract. The solution will turn colorless if vitamin C is present. You might be interested in knowing that guava contains more vitamin C than oranges, nearly 4 times as much. You may devise an experiment to test this with DCPIP solution. Dietary fiber. Dietary fiber found in plant cell walls. It is classified into insoluble fiber and soluble fiber. Insoluble fiber promotes bowel movement, that is the peristalsis. Soluble fiber help lower cholesterol and manage blood sugar. The functions of dietary fiber is that it can add bulk to food so as to stimulate peristalsis. Peristalsis is the rhythmic contractions of the small intestines that move food through the digestive tract. Dietary fiber also softens feces by holding water, making the feces easier to pass and preventing constipation. Dietary fiber also reduces the risk of colorectal cancer, cleaning up and removing the possible carcinogens in the alimentary canal. As such, deficiency of dietary fiber will cause constipation. It also increases the risk of colorectal cancer. Dietary fibers are rich in whole grains like oats and brown rice. It is also rich in vegetables and fruits because they have plant cell walls. The average person needs about 25 to 30 grams of dietary fiber daily, but most people consume less than half of this amount. Water, though it provides no energy, is vital for acting as a medium for chemical reactions. It also aids in the transport of nutrients. It is also important in regulating body temperature. You might be interested to know that your body consists of about 60% of water. But even a mild dehydration of 2% loss of body water can affect your concentration in study and your mood. That's because the brain cells are affected. Here is a summary for most food tests. For glucose, we used glucose test paper or Benedict's solution, where the positive result is a brick red precipitate. For starch, we use iodine test, where the positive result is a blue-black color from brown color. For lipid, we perform grease spot test, where the positive result is a translucent spot, which disappear upon immersing in organic solvent. For vitamin C, we add DCPIP to the test solution, or vice versa. The decolorization of the DCPIP is the positive result. For reducing sugar like glucose, fructose, and maltose, Benedict solution is used. where the positive result is a brick red precipitate. These simple food tests help detect hidden nutrients and are still used in laboratory worldwide. In the summary, I would like to say that minerals like calcium and iron are essential for strong bones and oxygen transport. Vitamins like A, D, and C support vision, bone health, and immunity. Fibers and water are crucial for digestion and hydration. From what you have just learned, a balanced diet and periodic food tests ensure your optimal health and nutrition.